We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, trying to fight to hold support above 433.50 area and retesting the 435 level. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10:05 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support above 435 here in the second half of the day. And I'm going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:55 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 80% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars to red bars in today's volatility and back up to dark green bars after doing a full transition yesterday and the last 2 days, right? From red bars back up to bright green bars. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, switching from a bear indicator to the bull indicator in today's pre-market, back down to a bear indicator here at 435.20. And now in this last bar here, it needs to close and confirm. It has 18 minutes to go. A bull indicator has popped up here at the 434.90 area. I would just round that up to 435. And here it is back above the 436 area, fighting in the volatility to push up and retest the highs of the day at 436.50. Definitely something to not ignore here. And I'll be watching this very carefully going into tomorrow. And in the volatility, you could see on the 15-minute, a bear indicator popped up here at around the 435.81 area. Tried coming back up to it in the volatility and rejected. Did a full transition from the rip area to the dip area down here. Double bottomed, found support, and a bull indicator has now canceled that out at around the 434.50 area. And so far, it is back above 436 here and fighting to retest the highs of the day or possibly even hit new highs for the day, right? And a full transition from the dip area to the rip area has happened. So I'm going to be watching if this bull indicator can go ahead and hold true into the after hours and into tomorrow's trading day. Same thing here with the 30-minute. And on the 1 hour, no bear indicator, right? We've talked about this in the previous videos. Within the volatility, no bear indicator has popped up, and it actually has been holding the bull indicator since down here at 422.60 area. And you could see that staircase effect still forming here within these charts, and it's going to be crucial and critical going into tomorrow how it retests the resistance up here that was hit yesterday, right? So we're going to look at the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and the inflow versus outflow in today's video. Here we are with the SPY, the SP500 index, with outflows dominating in the first half of the day and hitting a low down here of negative 2.3, and now trying to bring itself back up, switching from red to green and getting really close to the midpoint there. It's at negative 0.46. I would not ignore that here on the 30-minute, and if it could cross over, it could quickly start to reflect even further strength into these charts. Definitely something to not overlook here on the 30-minute chart with the inflow versus outflows. Now, also on the 15-minute in the volatility, you could see here how it would try to bring itself back up in those two bounces in the morning, and then in the second half of the day, it continued lower, and now the inflows are back above from right around here at the 434 area, and so far inflows have hit a high of 1.55. And as I'm doing this video, inflows continue to push up higher, hitting 1.82, and the highest that the stock has reached is 436.38. Not that far off of the highs of the day. It'll be interesting if it can break out above that going into the after hours, but definitely something to not ignore here. These inflows are above and pushing away from the midpoint. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And if these outflows begin back down towards the midpoint and reflect that strength of weakness from the 15-minute back into the 30-minute, pulling it away to the downside, the first support I'll be watching is the 434.50 area. If that gets broken through, the next support is 433.50. And then below that, I'll be watching the 430 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside. To the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to continue pushing up higher here on the 15-minute. And same thing on the 30-minute, right? It's getting really close to the midpoint. I would not ignore that. They're both under bull indicators, as well as the 1 hour. As we've seen, no bear indicator has popped up, and these inflows need to pick up, guys. The inflows need to pick up to further justify on the 1 hour what is going on the shorter time frames, right? We want to see these inflows get back above the midpoint, push up away from it, and continue that strength of the bull indicator on the 1 hour chart and get those inflows to follow, switching from red to green, pushing above the midpoint, continuing to hold strong here. This move so far on the 15-minute to the upside with its bull indicator and inflows above. Inflows continue to push up higher here at 1.84 in the live action, and it continues to try to retest the high of the day, right? That 436.30 area, as you see it here, 436.36, and up here at 436.40. Those are the highs of the day, and not that far off of it as we see it in the live action. And on the 30-minute, these inflows are going to be crucial and critical. I would not ignore them. And the first resistance is the 437.50 area. Above that, I'll be watching the 439 area to the 440 area. And those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. I would not ignore them. And the inflow versus outflows, I'm going to be watching them carefully as we have a bull indicator on the 15-minute, on the 30-minute, and the 1 hour. The inflows need to cross over on the bigger time frames, and so far it's crossed over on the 15-minute. And as you see it here in today's live video, these inflows continue to go higher, 1.92 so far, and now it's hit a new high of the day, right? After hitting a new low of the day, it is now back up, full transition, hitting a new high of the day so far. Definitely something I would not ignore, and you could see the 30-minute crossing over here in the after hours. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.